Good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of Somewhere Over the Rainbows. I'm Chris, and welcome to our potato patch. So in this episode, we'll just be checking out our potatoes and making sure they're in top nick, and they're actually going to, produce a lot of potatoes for us. We've got plenty of soil to get on the potatoes, to actually get around the base of them, to get encourage more growth and more potatoes to come through, and we'll just do a general check on them. We've got some lovely neighbours of the sheep sitting here, and they'll keep us company throughout this episode. So without further ado, let's get into it and let's get started. Essentially what we're doing today is we're getting some organic compost to build up on the base of the potatoes themselves and then build them up to encourage that growth again. And I've got some other soil to mix it to just off the side of the camera, and so we can mix it and then move it all together and get it all ready and going. Because they've already been dug into the ground, and this is probably week 6 or 7 since we've planted them, and they're coming through quite nicely. There is 1 or 2 further up the back that aren't quite looking good, so we'll check those out a little bit later as well. But yeah, let's get into it. Right, so I'm going to put a little bit of this down around each of the base and then cover it over with the compost itself. So this is just loose soil that was come out from the actual potato rows. So as we dug them all out and put them off to the side, so all the grass and everything's kind of disappeared. We've died off, just a few roots to remove. It's really good soil. So just move something around the base. Got a little bit of a pile off to the side of the camera. So I can kind of do 3 or 4 plants at a time. Those all sitting in there. Just a nice decent handful. Just want to build that base up, just to encourage some of that growth. Actually take the hat off, See how we go. It's really good. Alright, so that's all of the potatoes now in the ground, all bedded up, so to get that extra layer of potatoes to start growing. There is one thing I need to show, which is there's one plant that isn't looking too healthy. So what we'll do is we'll go up and just give you guys a bit of a tour and show what we've done. We've got some really tall ones, some ones that aren't so tall, but I'll come and give you a tour. Having a look, you can see they're all bedded in and they're looking a lot nicer. Just mind the weeds, but yes, they're all looking very good. So I only ended up using 2 of the bags, so then in another couple of weeks I'll dig some more soil over and then chuck another layer of the compost over. There's some really nice plants like this one. This one's just perfect. That's going to give us some good spuds for Christmas. And they're all Pinkeye potatoes. Don't think I mentioned those yet, but as you can see, compared to its neighbours, make sure I just get it to focus, and that isn't holes in the leaves, that's just all the dirt on there that I've packed on. But yeah, compared to its neighbours, especially this granddaddy, it's looking a little sad. So we'll pull this one before whatever's wrong with it spreads potentially. Ugh, it's like a, well, hello, it's just mush, potato mush. So we want to definitely dig that out of the ground. We don't want that. Whatever's with it, just spread. So get that out of the potato patch. Yes. Quite a nice little Pinkeye potato patch.